Alright, so I've broken a GAI slab, but now I've got a Fisher cut bait here on a couple of these SGC slabs because I'm thinking about submitting some of my 55 tops to PSA, and the prices that I got these, even with the grading fee, it'll still be worth it to convert them to PSA 8. I'm not 100% certain that they'll convert condition-wise, but now that I've been doing this a while, you know, I know that kind of PSA is where what I want to stick with for my 55 tops collection. So I'm going to try and see what I can do about these. Now this time I have got this cardboard box here because I want to try to maybe keep the fragments from flying all over the room. I've heard that these can be harder to break. Not sure, but we'll see if that's the case. Yeah, it still went all over. Okay. The other thing I'd really have thought about doing is using a Dremel or even a little saw to cut to cut the edges. Not sure whether that's something that works or not. But yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, this is pretty tough. And plus, I'm at a weird angle because I'm trying to use this box. Now, I got a little bit of a gap in here. If I can make that bigger, maybe I can start prying. Man. Yeah, that's on there pretty good. Which I guess is a good thing, but problem is I don't want to be doing this kind of. I'm pressing and kind of turning a little bit. Something I don't necessarily want to do when I'm closer to the card. I'm getting a little bit of a crack there. But I'm honestly not making much progress. So I'm going to grab the Dremel here real quick. Okay, I am back. Oops, let me get the right. Okay, I'm back. There's a couple of ways I can try to do this. One would be to cut the whole edge off. There's also the little slot there that I might be able to get into. I'm going to try. Now, one problem with the Dremel is that it does tend to melt the plastic. And puts off quite an odor, which may not be healthy. Okay, so I'm gonna go somewhere here where I can do this kind of on a flat surface and see what I can do, and I'll be back. Okay, so what I've done is I've scored it on all four sides with the Dremel, and let me see if that will make it more feasible to cut sections off. Okay, that looks good. We didn't go far enough deep, I don't know. Thanks. Okay, that's promising. Except for getting chunks flying around the room. Okay, so I'm actually into it there. That's good. Yeah, I'm very into it. Okay. All right, let's see about this. Oh, jeez. Pieces flying. Okay, just making sure that I'm not pushing in. I may be pushing in to where it's making contact with the card, but I don't think it's damaging anything. So I'm in. Oh, there we go. That was a nice crack. Okay, that was a very nice crack. Okay, let's see if I can work farther down. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Okay, that's definitely looking pretty good. Okay, let me chip some off here. Ah. Well, so much for not wanting to get this all across the room. I've been finding pieces of this for months. Okay. See if I can get the flip out. Yeah, there we go. That's something I could, if I really wanted to, I could send that back to SGA so they could remove this from their registry. Okay, oh that, okay. I've got it, I've got it. Haha, beautiful. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And this is a really good card. I will get that sleeved up, and then we'll look at the second one. Okay, on this one I was a little more aggressive on how much I cut, how deep I cut. Of course, it kind of melts. It's partly melted back. That's what happens when you do that. But I think this should. I think this will probably. This may very well be the way to go on these. Oops! Wow. And notice that I'm twisting a little bit when I do this. because I've made these scores in here. Okay, and that's actually popped open the... Okay, so it's open at the top. Sorry about these lights. Okay, and with the sides weakened from the Dremel, yeah, even without them being, I don't know, actually I'm not sure the Dremel had much to do with that on the sides. There's the flip. Okay, here we go. Oh, perfect. All right, there's the card. This one, my only concern is that it's a little bit top to bottom. I mean, it's still within PSA 8 top to bottom centering, but you know, you never know. So anyway, okay, so I got those. So there we go. So I got those two cards out. Here's Dale Long in the card saver. I'll get this one in the sleeve in the card saver, Ray Crone. But I think if I need to break more of these out, I think I'll use this Dremel technique and score the top and sides a little bit, and then use the snips here and cut that away. And then once you get all the top, then you can stick a flat bladed instrument in there carefully and pry it open. All right, so that's it for this time. We'll see you next time.